In today's video, we take a look at a woman who says that they don't owe a guy anything when they are on a date, and this woman here who regrets leaving his man as he got a new girl. But before we jump in, please make sure to subscribe the channel and turn on the bell notification.
I have nobody in my life except for TikTok to talk to, so here we are. And so it was my surprise when today in the car, my daughters were like, "Hey, are we going to Dada's friend's house?" I was like, "Oh no, who's Dada's friends?" And I asked for their name, and they were like, "We don't know her name, but she has 2 cats. She's nice." And I was like, "Oh, she has 2 cats?" She was like, "Yeah, we went to her house. She has 2 cats." He did not run this by me. Like, fuck other people. Whatever. Not even divorced yet. Not even gonna work on yourself at all. Just gonna jump into another relationship. And one last thing, since we're ranting about my soon-to-be ex-husband, right? The reason why I know for a fact that he's at least seeing another woman is because he bought new shampoo. He didn't just buy shampoo. He bought shampoo, conditioner, and I think a body wash. Honestly, I didn't look at them that closely. Very aesthetically pleasing packaging. The shampoo is not a regular shampoo. It's an apple cider vinegar clarifying shampoo. All of that combined, I think it's pretty solid to say that he's seeing someone else. Weeks after we decided to get...
So what do you want him to do? Cry to his pillow because the long-haired version of Voldemort left him alone. And the most important thing here is that you are divorced, so he is free to make whatever decisions he wants to, and that includes replacing you with a better version. And next, we have a woman who says that men should pay on the date, and women don't owe them anything.
Y'all, don't be like Winnie. Stop doing this foolishness. At the end of the day, if you could not properly vet a man to know if he was able to afford to take you out to dinner or not, number one, you already have messed up, sis. Number two, why would you pay for his portion? If he's not going to pay, literally, you politely ask the server to come over and say, split the bill. You pay your portion and you leave. You don't owe him anything. Realistically, he sounds like a hobosexual. Or either he got to the date and realized that he wasn't feeling you or wasn't into you and decided he wasn't going to pay for the date. Either way, it's blatant disrespect. It doesn't follow etiquette protocols, and unless you're out here auditioning to be a sugar mama, why in the world would you be dating a homeless man? Because clearly this man is homeless if he's coming to a date and he can't afford it. Y'all stop!
So if he refuses to pay, then she should pay for her half and leave. But if a guy does the same thing, then he would be shamed and called broke or cheap, because men have an eternal debt to carry when it comes to the modern woman, which compels men to be as perfect as they can be, so they don't get rejected on a date as shown in this clip here.
On my way to a first date, we matched on Hinge. I know nothing besides he's good looking and Christian. This is what I'm wearing, and I'm very excited. I'm actually not nervous. I'm really hungry. That did not go well. Very nice guy, very sweet, very handsome, very attractive, very successful. But I feel like I was just like talked at for the last 2 hours. The dinner was great, but okay, not compatible. On to the next.
What?
So he got rejected because he talked a lot, but most modern women like a guy who talks to them, and for him to talk a lot could suggest that he was a bit nervy or genuinely excited to meet you. But just like most women, you turn down a very successful and handsome guy without putting in any effort. Next we have this guy who would put all of his efforts in his current relationship to work, rather than starting a new one.
I just want to get this off my chest real quick. Me personally, Mama, I would rather start our romance all over again. I'd rather reread our story from chapter 1, annotating, trying to figure out what we went wrong. I would rather find the problem, solve the problem. I would rather relay everything we built brick by motherfucking brick before I give up on you and I go start over with the next. Let's figure out what went wrong. But see, our generation, we meet a person, get in a relationship, it get hard, we start over with the next. I'm not in season for that.
Best together?
Kind of.
I think you just crushed his whole life, bro. What do you mean kind of? Just dating a few dates?
7 years.
Do you know the definition of kind of? Are you guys off and on 7?
Complicated, I guess.
It seems like it, bitch.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna leave this alone because I feel like you, as you were closer, you just, this is my one and only lady. I love her, my heart and my soul, and I swim in a river of love for this woman, and I feel like she getting so. And how are you guys? Are you with anybody here? No. And how was the last date you were on?
Pretty bad.
And why was it bad? Because you thought you were with someone for 7 years, and it turns out you weren't.
Take a good look. This is what a good simp looks like. This woman is ripping him apart in open public and he just laughing at it. But what he fails to understand or doesn't want to understand is that he is her fail-safe guy, and such level of weakness should never be shown by men, especially when it comes to women. And then there is this woman here who wants to talk about the dating scene.
Can we please talk about the dating scene these days?
Okay, yes. Let's talk about it.
Because, it's rough out here. No one wants you more than the people that DM you and, you leave them on red.
Really?
No one wants you more than the people that you take forever to respond to or just forget to respond to them altogether.
Interesting.
And then as soon as you give some of these people a chance, like communication is like great at first, but then as soon as you start to catch real feelings and communicate well, and respond in like a timely manner, gone with the wind. They want nothing to do with you.
So they begin to treat one exactly the way that one initially first treated them. Ironic, really.
And then you cut them off because of how they're being.
Does anyone not see the irony here?
And that's when they decide they want you again. It's like this weird cat and mouse game. I don't understand.
It's funny how one initiated that game in the first place, but then, as I said, when they start playing back using the exact same rules and strategies, one doesn't seem to like it. Perhaps if one wants a serious relationship, stop playing games.
A woman who probably does not even talk to an average guy, or at most leaves them hanging on red, is talking about communication. Looks like she did not like the taste of her own medicine. 'Cause if you really want to be in a relationship and have a man besides you who would take care of you, then you would have to be like this woman here.
Took my husband to the park today. He's an adult. Really very sad. Get with you. Oh, babe. Oh, babe. Oh, okay. Slow down, don't hurt your babe. Oh my gosh. It's got wheels. Yeah. Yeah. Be careful, please. Don't get it. Again.
To choose, would you rather have one woman who really loves you or a rotation of models you have meaningless with?
Myself, one woman I'd really love.
One woman who truly loves me. It's hard to find love, yeah?
One person that loves me for me. I want somebody that likes me like I love myself, or loves me like I love myself.
Why do so many red pill men who can't get one woman think they'll end up having a rotation of women?
Because we're delusional. We're delusional.
Because they're getting sold a dream, man, by all these, a lot of different red pillar podcasters that, got cats who really, you beat off every day, all day, and you think that if you get your money up, that now you're about to all of a sudden have a personality to start picking up women. Women do like money, but you gotta, I guess the saying is women are marketers and men are salesmen, and you gotta sell it, dog.